Hi everyone, it's Guy here. So I'm the initiator of the Heartfire life coaching approach, and I'm sharing directly here on our Facebook group. I'm going to share here often because I want to provide for you and for your interest, curiosity and evolution, little insights and ways of seeing, ways of acting, ways of behaving which will make a difference in the quality of your life experience. Something I'd like to share about in this moment is the context in which our life arises. So for me, there's an outer context, which is the environment, which includes our friends, people, situations, circumstances. And there's the inner context, which is our perception, our interpretation, our feeling, our subjective experience. So when you consider the context in which your life is arising, is to consider it arising inside of two directions, the outer and the inner, simultaneously. What I'm going to invite us into is building a relationship between the inner and the outer. So we start to engage more with ourselves as the subjective experiencer of our life, the one who is having the experience, and then it's the relationship with the external world in which the experience is taking place, in situations, circumstances, with people and so forth. So I just want you to consider that. What is the context in which my life is arising? It might be, we start to notice that what we consider the context to be is the material context. So we make a presumption that the external world is influencing and affecting us and causing and attributing all sorts of experiential states and phenomena. So in this regard, we're giving our power to the external. And at the other extreme, we can be so completely internalized in our internal subjective awareness position that we don't really give much consideration for the outer world. So we detach from material circumstance and activity and relationships, or become afraid of it or resist it, and prefer to live in our own imagination, our own thoughts and ideas, and our own sense of presence. So the invitation here is to find balance and integration and harmony and interconnectedness between our inner life and our outer life, between us and the world, and to recognize that everything is relational, everything, all the time, continuously. So there is no solitude. I'm constantly in relationship with the earth and the sky and the people, and intimate relationships with kids and work and projects and dreams, and everything is relationship. Everything is communication, everything is flowing movement of consciousness and energy. So I just wanted to drop this consideration in for us to reflect upon the context in which our life is arising and to really notice it in detail. And as we start to notice it more and more and more, we move into taking more and more responsibility for what's happening. We start to notice the subtle causes that we make from inside, the shifts in attitude, the shifts in behavior, and how this has a consequence and an effect in the outer world. And also it engages us to receive the impressions from outside in even more fully, more deeply. Now, it could be that I look at you, or I look at a situation, or I look at anything, and I interpret it, judge it, name it. And in this regard, I've stopped really looking and engaging with the isness of who and what I'm relating with. So there's something about letting the world into unfiltered perception where I can feel my connection with existence. So this unfiltered way of living requires us to look at our conditional reflexes, our fixed opinions, where we feel right about the world, or we say, I know the truth, all these kind of rigid positionings that we get into. And finding more fluidity and freedom, free perceiving, which then opens the heart, opens feelings, opens energetic connection, and all the subtle nuances and intricacies of existence. So I hope this is useful for you in deepening into your connection with yourself and the world, understanding a little more, clarifying a little bit more about how you are in the midst of this arising context. considering what is arising within me, what is occurring outside of me, and what is the bridge and the relationship between the both. And I'd like to invite you, if you're interested and want deepening life coaching, existential life coaching, creativity life coaching, abundance life coaching, all manner of different themes and angles and approaches I'm willing to offer in the context of Heart Fire life coaching to support you, nourish you, guide you, mentor you, be there with you, accompany you along your own journey as you awake and evolve and grow and expand and manifest even more of your own natural genius and brilliance. So if you're interested, click on the link below and it'll take you to my Google business page. There's a way to connect to me. You sign in your details and it shows up on my email list, and I can connect with you like this. You'll send me a message. And I'm going to invite you to a course. I'm running a group course during December, which is all about conscious creativity and evaluating where we are, where we've come from, and dreaming into the possibilities of what we most desire, most prefer, what we really want deep down and all the way through. There's going to be a 5-evening course on Zoom delivered through December to really enrich and inspire your existence. So again, make contact with me if you're interested in this. And be seeing you again soon. Thanks from me, Guy Barrington.